Hey, what's up, YouTube? How you doing? some some white in here. Yeah. Wait a minute. I haven't done a live stream for a few days, I guess, maybe a week almost, 4 or 5 days at least. So I decided, maybe it wasn't that long. Maybe it was about 3 days ago. So I'm going to try to do one right now. Let me see if I can get some light on here. All right, that's too bright, right? That's better for right now. Let me see something here. Okay. See if I can get a hold of Tammy. So I did a video earlier, and for some reason I can't figure out why it was longer than 3 minutes, and they just cut part of it off there. Why didn't they just make it a regular video? I didn't necessarily want it to be a short. I don't know. Anybody on there? Hello?
Four.
Yep. Yep. And I tried to call her. Yep. She's probably busy. Anyway, I'll just sit here and wait for a few minutes, see if anybody comes on. Freaking tired today. Oh, God. Hey, what's up? Somebody's on there. Trying to do a live stream, waiting, see if anybody comes on. Yeah. What's up, YouTube? Anybody on there? Yeah, I think last time I did a live stream was about 3 or 4 days ago. Yep. Who's that? Yo, is that? Hey, Doc, what's up? How you doing? How you been, dude? I'm chilling myself. I just got done the last day of Blue Rocks today, last game for the season. So now come Tuesday, I work at the deli, commissary, purebred. What's it say? That's cool. Yeah, mine starts Tuesday, my new one. Where are you working now, Doc? By the way, did they send you what do you call a notification? I thought I saw one go out. What's that? You're putting TOF. Is that what that says? Turf? Oh, I can't read that. Wait a minute. I tried to get hold of Tammy. She's probably busy doing something. talking to her earlier. I'm putting together, let's just say, slot machines for casinos now. Man, you Indians and your casinos. Yeah. You're rigging them up so somebody can be the big winner. That's what I'm surprised. I wonder if anybody does shit like that. Put extra chips in the machines, or do something to try to. Well, actually, I just saw something that's really kind of screwed up. It's kind of screwed up. Those the Mac machines now, the ATMs, they got a new scam. Like you go to get your money out, it drops into this one little area, and like I guess it's like they build a shelf or something in there to catch your money. It never comes out the machine totally. And by the time then they're watching you, and then they just walk up after you leave, and they know how to flip something up and get the money. I can't remember what they call it. It's crazy. Why don't people just go get a fucking job? Not the Department of Justice keeps an eye on that. Yeah, yeah. More so than they do the voting machines, right? Because money talks and bullshit walks. Yeah. Where was the Department of Justice with all the fucking voter fraud? And they were watching the slot machines. Crazy. You know? Oh, man. So let me try one more time and see if I can get a hold of her. What the hell's going on with that? Thought my phone just got bright and then went. It's probably this. That's better. I'm using ambient light over here. What's that say? O'Doyle left me a comment today. We had the last game of the season, and out in the parking lot, we had a wrestling match. There was a freaking ring set up. I guess they were mostly like semi-pro, whatever. What's it say? So what's that? One starts Thursday, just DoorDash till it starts. No. No, it starts Tuesday. And yes, I do DoorDash still, and I'm doing. Well, actually, no, I'm done. I'm done the baseball thing as of today. That was the last one. Had we been any better, maybe if we could have gotten the playoffs, I would have got a few more games out of it. But we sucked. The baseball team sucked. Yeah, the Blue Rocks are terrible. I think we were either the last place team or the second to last place team. And the other bad team was the Philadelphia Phillies farm team. It's called the Jersey Shore Blue Claws. They're right across the river in New Jersey. They suck too. So hang on 1 minute. Let me see if I can try one more time to get a hold of Tammy. My phones have been all fucked up for whatever reason. Hey.
Hello?
Hey, Tammy, I'm live right now. I was trying to send you. Oh, okay. Did you just send?
Yeah, I just now was going to go to the live stream.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. Yeah, Doc's
you
on.
Interrupted that.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait a minute. Doc's on here now. Now, oh, by the way, I heard from O'Doyle. I was just telling Doc. We had a wrestling match happened out in the parking lot. They had a ring set up. It was last game of the season, and they had semi-pro wrestlers.
I got to turn the volume.
Yeah, I hear that going.
Sorry.
But anyway, they did it right near where I normally park my car. So I go out and I freaking had to move my car because I was afraid that one wrestler might throw the other wrestler through my windshield or something. There was no table available. He might try to use my hood to bounce the guy off of or something. What's it say? Do I need to switch lives? No. It's the same live, dude. I'm just talking to Tammy on here. I'm only. Can you hear me, Doc? Okay, yeah, yeah. I was just waiting for you to respond, and I was talking to Tammy for a moment. You know what? The other day it was delayed 7 to 8 seconds, but the first one, do you remember that, Tammy? It was like
It is now too.
yeah, it's delayed.
Volume was echoing.
Yep. I mean, I don't mind if it's delayed a couple seconds. That's going to happen. But the other day, it was like 7 or 8 seconds, and actually, the first minute of it was even longer. It was like, what's this? Okay, 5 by 5. He hears me. Yeah. And I forgot what the hell I was talking. Yeah. So they had it for some weird reason. I guess I don't know why. We had a wrestling match in a parking lot. I don't know. It's crazy. And they're throwing people around. It was like 4 or 5 wrestling matches. And then I put up a video of it, and I started to film that actual wrestling match. Guys get thrown around and do all this shit. And all of a sudden, I realized my fucking phone was just could only take pictures. It was out of juice. It was almost no battery on there. What's it say? People losing. People losing it. Yeah. What's that about, Tammy? About the wrestling or
wrestling match?
Oh yeah. Actually, it wasn't too big of a crowd, and it was like I think it was mostly semi-pro. Supposedly there was a guy that was in Wrestling Hall of Fame was going to show up. I don't know. I mean, I only came down to take a couple of quick videos after we got food out for the thing. Went back upstairs and tried to look at the video I took, and it wasn't there. I was like, oh, motherfucker. Because I had some good shots. The guy jumping off the top thing and slamming a dude into the fucking ground.
Had to hit record?
Yeah, no, the battery was really low, so it just took like still photos. Probably do something with them if they're still in my gallery or if I throw them out. I think they're still in there. So, so Doc, how you been other than just here bothering me about my job? Yeah, it was something you said to me last week, and I don't remember what it was. I went to respond, and you were gone. I meant to say, I don't know. Anyway, I think he said something smart ass that it took me a moment for it to register. I think it was you. Of course, my memory is for shit right now. Also, I did a video just today, and they cut half of it out of there, and they just fucking shut the back end of it off. And I'm surprised they left the rest of it alone. I was just going off. And you got to go check it out. It's on the other channel. I had to check at the docs and my phone rang. And your phone rings, yeah? You had to check at the docs and my phone rings, all right? I think it was set up for a joke, or what's he telling us here? Remember, there's like a 7-second delay, so we won't get the punchline for another half an hour. Yeah, he's going to drag this thing out. All right, let it go, Doc. And it's the temp service. Oh, okay. Telling me about this job. Oh, okay. All right. I thought you were setting up a joke. It was what just happened. All right. So, anyway, do you see what's going on down in Venezuela, Doc? Oh, for a gaming company, right? Yeah. Did you see the shit going on down South America? I'll tell you what, we ain't never getting. We go in there and go after the Venezuelans. He's already pulled up millions into service, drafted them up. And what's going to happen is they're going to do the same thing Vietnam, that, hide out in the jungle, and it'll be like bushwhacking us, coming, running out, hitting us, and running back into the jungle. can't really, guerrilla fighting. It's pretty hard to fucking defeat him. Yeah, we're fixing to get into Maduro. Right. I'm telling you what, Doc, it looks like a new Vietnam getting ready to start. And I'm sure all these people are like diehard Trump fans. Not that I didn't vote for, because I did vote for Trump. But you know what? My eyes are getting opened. I don't know why this is, but why in the fuck? I'm just gonna jump off the subject for a second, go to what I was talking about in the video. Why in the fuck is he hanging around? He had 33, count them, 33, nice Masonic number, elites at some kind of dinner function. Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates. Bill Gates was like the guest of honor, and all these other assholes, because they're deciding what our fate is. These assholes, he's a piece of shit. All of them, they're all pieces of shit. Don't decide what you want to do with us. Go fucking, correct. It just pisses me off. These assholes should be behind bars, and he's got them in the White House, the Oval Office, or wherever the fuck. It's probably some banquet hall or something. And
falling in reverse.
Yeah, it's just.
We're all gonna die, but first things first. I'm gonna take the world with me when they put me in the dirt.
Yeah, exactly.
That's part of their song.
Exactly. It pisses me off, man. I'm telling you. What to say? Yeah, really. What's that? They really are. Yeah, it's ridiculous, dude. They're meeting together, and it wasn't too long ago. Everybody's thinking, oh, Trump's going to go after Bill Gates and all this. Not really. Evidently, no. What the fuck's going on? Bill Gates is a fucking scumbag. Sorry, that's not harassment.
He's the little boy that didn't get to go to his homecoming.
Right.
And, it didn't mess me up not going to homecoming, but it must have done something to him.
Yeah. So he's taking it out of the world. He's going to go fucking shorten the population by a couple of billion.
Dirty way.
Yep. And who is this guy? Because we didn't vote for him. Why the hell is he?
He told the truth at the TED Talks, and that's online. You can go watch that.
Yeah, they're planning on wiping out half the population.
And using vaccines to do it.
Right. Richie from Boston was talking about that years back, and he's dead on right about it. He nailed it. Yeah. And nobody's saying anything or doing anything. We got to go through that bullshit again, because Bill Gates introduced 4 new vaccines, they said at this meeting. And I don't know, for different things. It's like what Trump wants to invent, have somebody come up with a vaccine for cancer. Here's a novel idea.
They already did.
Right. Well, here's a novel idea. How about stop giving us fucking cancer? Scumbags are putting everything in our water.
Another way for the big pharma to make some more money.
Bunch of jerk offs. Kill us so they can make the last couple dimes out of our wallet, before they throw the dirt on us and a headstone. Fucking pieces of shit. I'm telling, I can't express myself right now because I'm just so fucking pissed when I think about this shit. Wait a minute, what's this say? I never went to homecoming, but I went to 3 different proms. There you go.
I didn't go to that shit.
Now, I didn't even. Hey,
I
never went to one of the reunions either. Fuck them.
Me either.
30 years later, they can go shove that reunion shit up their ass. Wasn't fun the first time, motherfuckers. I ain't showing up.
I didn't like being in school. I didn't like going after hours and hanging out with the same evil children that wanted to harm me while I was at school.
Now they're bigger evil children because immature.
The bullies grew up.
Right. And they're doing damage in a larger fashion. They're probably, working in these
city
companies.
Council members.
Right. Doc's got some laughing emojis up there. What's this? Nice. Here's the deal. It just pisses me off that Trump. I feel like Trump is turned his back on the people that put him in office.
Well, as Chappelle put it, he catered to the poor white folk and lied to them all the way to the White House.
Right. Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah. Absolutely. And you know what? It bothers me.
said that the first time he got elected.
Right. Yeah, and here he is again. Guess we never learn.
Right.
They become law enforcement. Yeah, no, you're right. The people you went to school with, yeah, they're all law enforcement. Yeah, before they were shoving kids into lockers, now they're just locking them up and illegally.
I got out of a ticket one time because of that. A dude pulled me over and said I was going 26 and a 25. I said, does it count that you wouldn't have graduated if you hadn't been cheating off of me in 3 different classes?
Yeah, what did he say?
He goes, oh, Tammy. Well, have a good day.
Man. So all of a sudden, that didn't matter because he realized, this motherfucker's bend the law. And do it when
he became our dare officer.
Yeah.
Which was hysterical because he'd go home at night and smoke his weed.
Yeah. Yep. So, looks like they didn't send out any notifications. I see only
Per
2.
usual.
Yeah, ridiculous. Well, you know what did that? My video I put out there, I was going off. Now I was doing it. Now I was quietly going off. But sometimes I get pissed off. I look at the bullshit and wonder why in the fuck
he's really afraid of something, and that's why he's got DC barbed wired with razor fence, or if it's just another distraction.
Who knows? I don't know. They could be getting ready to call martial law, steal the rest of our freedoms out from under us, lock us down, and then try to force vaccinate us while they got this thing going. Something will get released. By the way, Plum Island had some kind of incident happening, and somebody said like they were supposed to have stopped all of that bio shit up there, the weaponry at Plum Island a few years ago. So they're still doing that shit because somebody, or actually 11 people that work there, I guess they were biophysicists or whatever the fuck you call them, got something that was irritating their eyes, like 11 of them from a lab. And they kind of panicked over there. Something they were messing with, they think, maybe got released because 11 different people got it. They sent them to the hospital. I haven't heard anything more. But they're playing around with fucking killer plagues and shit. Sooner or later, they're going to dump them on us. And they're probably getting their marching orders from Bill Gates or somebody else whoever financed the, and Fauci, whoever did the gain of function and all that bullshit. They're going to use it on us as well as whoever. Meanwhile, they'll sit back in their bomb shelters. What's it say? They probably
have their robots wiping their arses.
Right. They're probably listening to AI. You think? Yeah, AI is their god now. AI robots and shit that's replacing everybody soon. That if that's their graven image of God or whatever you want to call it, that's the what is that? The what the fuck? I almost had it. The damn. The abomination in the temple. That's probably going to be an AI robot or what's this? Drones hunt us down. Yeah, why else are they making all that shit? They're planning on using this shit like massively. There's millions of drones out there, all this other shit. So they've been gearing up for war and just decided they're gonna. It's a war on humanity. Yeah, they can say that it's we got to get the drugs off the streets and narco terrorism and all this bullshit. Why didn't you do that before? You didn't even have to bring it to a war. You could have stopped it 100 different ways all these years, and they didn't. What's that? Or those robot dogs? Exactly. Yeah, they got fucking robot dogs with like machine guns on their back or some shit. Ridiculous. Yeah. So.
And AI controls them too.
Right. We're up.
As well as the drones and the government, everybody else.
Sooner or later, they're going to flip the switch. Something's going to happen and it's going to be no more Mr. Nice Guy. They're going to crack down, run in, start grabbing people up. Probably be high on the list myself because I'm running off at the mouth with all this shit. I don't give a fuck at this point. With that, any way you look at it, we're done. What's that?
They even have those cleanup robots for
right
after the war for the
hey, what's up, Mark? Mark's on there. Footmark edits. How you doing, dude? What's happening over across the pond? How you been, Mark? Yeah, using them in Ukraine. Yeah, Footmark. Yeah.
Well, those robots RFB were
this is Tammy.
Disposing of the ones who didn't survive it.
This is Tammy on the phone right now. Mark's asking her, are you watching the video or you just... Yeah, Mark just asked who was on the phone. What's it say? Oh, hi, Tammy? Or oh, hit. Yeah, you spelled it wrong. It's Google fucking you over there. or YouTube. You fucking destroy everything I write on there. Comes out the wrong way, trying to make you look dumb and shit. I said hi, Tammy. So how you been, Mark? Ain't seen you for a while. Of course, I haven't done too many live streams recently. We got 5 in the chat so far. It's starting to get some people in there finally. So what's going on over your area, Mark, weather-wise? It's actually fucking cooling off down here in Delaware. Hotter than fuck about a few days ago. Hot enough to be annoying anyway. It's actually worse about a month ago. I figure you were busy moving. Who, me or Mark? Fucking rain, yeah. I'd take rain over the heat the other day. Yeah, I was busy. I got out of there a couple, 4 days ago, 5 days ago. I've been busy just trying to fucking pay off my bills and all that. What's it say? And I already read that. Yeah, I'm actually still on the hunt for something cheap enough. Everything down here is shit. I was paying $12.66. It was going to go up 13 something for 1 bedroom, and that's bullshit. So the other day I was down near where I used to live in town. Around the block, it was this old dude named Phil. He worked with me down at Delaware Park. He had a house around the block, and I happened to run into him. I didn't know he was living there, and he was probably close to 70. And I used to, go on a walk and stop there and bullshit with him for a while. But evidently, he must have either died or moved. His place was for rent, and I was looking at it. What's it say? Hey, Doyle's on there. How you doing, brother? Yep. All you guys get is rain up there, Mark? Here, that's England, too. So how you been, O'Doyle? I tried to get a video of the wrestling match they had, and I thought, oh, this is a great video. They're throwing each other around, jumping off the ropes and shit. And then I realized my fucking battery was too low. It took like still shots. Couldn't get any video. I think I got a little bit of a video on there. What's it say? Wait a minute. What the hell, man? Hey, Doc and Tammy, I'm doing good. Thanks, man. Man, I'll tell you what. It's been a bitch for me last week. So, wait a minute. Hang on. Yeah, somebody just pulled in the lot over there. I thought it was law enforcement. It's going to give them the middle finger. Nah, it's just some asshole. Anyway, yeah, it's been kind of fucked up. What does that say? Time is our... Wait a minute. What time is our match tonight? I gotta... Yeah. I gotta catch a plane up to where you at? Saskatchewan or something? Fucking Canada country up there? Where do you live
You
again,
have a
O'Doy?
passport to go up there.
Yeah. I can't. No, I'm on a terror watch list, I think. Nah, just kidding. Nah, I shouldn't even kid about that. Now I probably am on one. What's? Yeah. So anyway, wait a minute. Medicine Hat. What's that up in Canada? Medicine Hat is. I think there's a minor league team up there. Baseball team. It sounds really familiar. Moose Jaw. Okay. Moose Jaw. That's Canada, right? I got a goat. Is that a misspell? Did you mean I gotta go? Or you got a goat? I'm on an island on the east coast of, which doesn't clock to women, doesn't dock to where I live. Is it, what's that? Closest place to the Titanic? Where the fuck did the Titanic sink? Up near? Oh, you're up. I got you. Oh, you got a goat. Nova Scotia. You told me that before. I don't know why I thought you were like closer to the middle of Canada. What do you guys do up there in Nova Scotia for fun? Snowball fights? What the fuck? Are you guys like backwoods, or is there like cities up there and shit? Wait a minute. Footmark is is Amish. He got his first goat. Yeah, he got his first goat at the Amish farmers market. Yeah, maybe we throw crab apples at 18 wheelers going by. Yeah. We used to do that shit when I was a kid. And one time, I once got my ass kicked. So some dude come riding up the road. Me and my brother had, you know what hail light is? It's like road salt. We had a whole bag of it. We were throwing like handfuls out at the cars that were coming by. It was just like, must have been fucking sounding like they got hit with like shrapnel. And man, the guy hopped out. I guess I was about 13, maybe 12. Too old to be that stupid. But a dude chased us around the block and shit. He got out of his car, just stopped dead in the street and came and chased after us. Scared the shit out of me. I thought he was going to catch us. No, you're Irish. You ain't Amish. What's this? What's that? Oh, I got shot at a few times driving trucks. Yeah, bro, I can believe that. That must have been scary. What, it like truck stops? Somebody got pissed off. What's this? I got the cops calling me, throwing my empty beer bottles at 18 wheelers when I was a kid. Yeah, we used to take and go on. We had trolley tracks, and we used to round up all the fucking loose bottles that some scumbag threw out the window of the car and didn't break or whatever, just to all the litter, and we would take it and do a service for the neighborhood. We'd break all the bottles, all them unsightly, nasty fucking beer bottles all over. We put them on a railroad track in a row and see how many you could hit and break them. And then we got tired of that. So along come the trolley, throwing the bottles at the trolley and the rocks and running in front of it like Stand By Me. I don't know if you remember when they were running in front of the movie Stand By Me. We used to do that long before Stephen King ever thought of that. You had a fucked up.
We used to collect bottles when I was a kid and cash them in for money.
Yeah, we were too stupid. I guess we were breaking them. What's this? I grew up in a house over an underpass, so we had the perfect place to hit them with apples before they hit the tunnel. Yeah, well, that's what I thought. I was up on like this little hillside, and I'm throwing it down onto the car. It's a country road, right? This motherfucker must have saw me in his rear view mirror or something, because he slammed his brakes. He heard the things hit, slammed his brakes, hopped out of his car, and was running up the hill. Man, I never ran so fucking fast in my life. He was pissed, because it was a nice car too, and a dumbass me, I thought, it's funny as shit. It would be funny as shit if it was my car now. Yeah, I'd done the same thing. I think I would have chased me. I would have pulled a gun, shot shot at me or something. It's unreal the shit you do when you're kids. We used to also play dead. You ever do that? You lie by the roadside and the car would stop to see if you're all right, and you get up and run off. Just mess with people. What's that? Tammy probably remembers green stamps and green stamp store. Yeah, I do too, Doc. Me and my friends used to, wait a minute, to try to ride random horses on. No wonder I've been in the hospital so many times. Well, you just go and steal someone's horse for the day and run it around. What's this? And we got chased in the woods so many times. My two buddies got caught once, and the driver knew the parents. Yeah, they didn't snitch anyone out. They just went allowed outside for a week. That's cool. Yeah, what I was telling you a minute ago about playing dead by the roadside. So when I was little, I couldn't hardly run for shit. I wasn't very fast. I grew up in a home where my mom was a chain smoker, so my lungs were probably full of secondhand Marlboro smoke, and actually Virginia Slims, I think and then my dad would spark up a cigar, so it was like I was in a constant fog in the house. So, and that was probably first, second grade, and I couldn't run for shit. And what was my point? We got chased multiple times, and I don't know how I didn't get caught. The one time, someone was coming to kick our ass because we were throwing shit at them, and I ran through this neighborhood, and my cousin, he lived right in there, and I'm trying to knock on the door to get in there real quick, like, let me in, and nobody's answering, so I ducked in between the door and the screen door, like somehow I was so small, I just kind of crunched up there, held my breath. Dude ran by me, and the reason I had to do that, I had no ability to run very far. I was always slow. What's this say? You still have some, what's that?
Green stamps.
Oh, yeah. Wow, man.
Stop still give those out,
Really? Hang on 1 second. Let me make sure I got some battery on these things before we lose it out here. Wait a minute. Give me 1 second. Thing I checked. Let me start charging this. The Josey Wales channel had 8% on it. Let me get something going. Is that charging? Wait a minute. And the other one, hopefully that's the one I'm talking on to Tammy. So, where the fuck can you get the green stamps anymore? What's that?
Mostly Southwest.
Okay,
area,
yeah, they're way back in the time. Yeah, that's like motherfuckers are still watching black and white TV out there. They don't even know about cable. Got my first pocket knife at 5. Yeah. My neighborhood, where I moved to, Chad's Ford, kids down the street were given shotguns, and I think they were like in elementary school. They used to go deer hunting with their dad, but I'm not kidding you. They couldn't have been any more than 9, 10, maybe.
And it was normal.
No, yeah, and we were out. They were like kind of hillbilly-ish. I mean, it's better to know how to use it early on. Learn gun safety and stuff like that. Than later on, just get one and blow your toes off. When you go hunting. Catfish hunter, a pitcher for the A's, did that. The worst part is he was probably a seasoned hunter, but he was probably drunk when he did it. He was holding the gun, I think, and it was pointed to the ground, and it just went off and blew a couple toes off of him. He was a good pitcher for a while. I don't know what happened to him. I guess losing a couple toes threw his balance off. It's just, yeah. Yeah, Doc.
Damn people were given gun safety from an early age. This is daddy. This is mommy's. Don't touch.
Right.
All right. You
Right. Doc just said they just got indoor plumbing. Yeah, out there out west.
There's some places down in the south,
right?
Mississippi, Louisiana.
Shitting in a
Alabama.
It's like a telephone booth, small ass wooden fucking. Back in the day, that's all they had. And you know what? How the hell did the Romans have fucking plumbing and shit? It's down. Oh, there.
I gotta read it.
Yeah. Did that cut out there? Did you hear what I said? Like I'm wondering why the fuck, especially, but Rome fell though. Like Romans had fucking, indoor plumbing, the aqueduct system, they running water in their homes. What happened?
Us is New Rome.
Right. Yeah. But I wonder what the fuck happened that, everybody's back and, it seems like it should be far, far more advanced in some things. Oh, it's a wheel. Okay. Can you hear me now, Doc? Yeah, I got the wheel of death going. I think I must have said something there for a second, piss them off. Yeah. All right, we're up to 7 people there. Here we go. 5 by 5. Yeah, we're just talking about. Come on, YouTube, give me Come on, YouTube, give me you know what? Wait a minute, I might go fix that. Let me see if it lets me use the wall. Wait a minute.